You ready?
Yep.
Alright. Disclaimer! This is a non-profit fan-based parody in which we are a bunch of stars of various areas brought together to bring about a entertaining story. We are simply playing a game for entertainment purposes and to return to when we want to reminisce, when we want to listen to it again, or we want to work in the same D&D session. DNCA can go suck a dick, as well as Jake Parker. This show is rated M for mature, for viewers like you. Thank you.
Alright. Last time we were here, we had done the prologue for Dragonhood. Our group of individuals was invited to a wedding with a wedding between the Silvermaids and the Cryofax. There they intermingled with the group, met new faces, introduced themselves somewhat brassfully by some, not pointing any fingers. And as well as that, they got to witness an atrocity as the groom, the son of Silvermane, took a Dragonslayer arrow straight through the chest. It was intermittently exploded from the process. We are not starting there currently. Instead, the story begins with Tall brooding in a hallway as he hears yelling behind a door. Tall, it's been about 12 hours after the wedding. You and many of the other guardsmen that were present that day are here to give their testimony, and right now Silvermane is not in the greatest of moods. How do you feel currently? You have not rested.
Ninja.
He's just got, he's in a seat, he's on his ceiling, recalling everything going on before just bringing a hand to his head and just making sure his hair is, like, at least a little tidy as he listens out for the voices outside. See if he hears anything in particular besides just usual arguing.
As you do, you hear a great exclamation from behind the door where everybody was going through. You can't make out the details due to the fact of how well the noise is absorbed, but it is definitely Silvermane in his anger trying to get answers. And when it finally ends, there's a loud bang before you see one of your fellow guardsmen walk out, tired and with a black eye. This one is a black-scaled kobold, and he just looks to you and says, "He's not in a good mood. I don't blame him. But be careful what you say."
Only nods and just waits for him to be called in.
Grilp!
Walks right in.
You walk in, and as you do, close the door behind you. you see the head of the Silvermane family sitting behind a desk with 3 bottles of alcohol and an ashtray completely filled with cigarettes at this point. He looks at you. Sit down.
Does so.
You're one of the ones that saw it. That thing that killed my son. Explain everything you saw that day now.
Takes a breath and begins to explain. The moment.
Alright. Go ahead.
The moment it all started going to shit, I wanted to immediately see where the heck he went. So I tried to get chased from the vantage point I saw him from.
And as you say that, we'll fade back to that moment where everything went to shit. People are screaming. Your eyes are focused on the figure you saw on the rooftop. You watch as the explosion hits, and you see the only wounded Dragonborn take the brunt of the blast straight into his wings, protecting children. He is in absolute pain, but is still covering.
Were all the agents given a communication system with one another?
You do have a walkie. And the person who was supposed to be on the roof was the gnome Taldric.
And can I immediately start just like dashing towards the specific ways inside of the boat that goes towards the roof? And I'm just going to say into the talkie, Taldric, he's right where we are. Do you have a sight?
No answer.
1 second, 2 seconds, puts it onto all frequency channels with the other agents. Taldric hasn't answered. This is Grilt in pursuit. Yep.
And as that occurs, you begin going through I'm guessing through the rafters, trying to get to the roof as fast as possible.
Yep.
We are going to shift over towards Gorinox. Gorinox?
Yeah.
What would you be doing 12 hours after this? Would you be at the funeral, or would you be back at your place?
I believe that Gorinox would have attended the funeral. Not as a show of good faith, but so that he would feel that he could get more information by going. Somehow, some way, somewhere. He definitely has to clean up, as he still has a handkerchief of some of the bile that had gotten on him during the murder. And of course, he would have had to clean himself up. He would actually be in a nice black suit as he attended the funeral pyre. And he would be gazing about at everybody who was attended, eyes wandering behind his glasses. He would be standing. He'd be standing in the back.
As you do, the greatest scene that is playing currently is the sound of the bride, now turned widow, crying for her loss. And as it does, it triggers a memory back into how it all began and ended at the same time, as chaos erupts and you hear her screaming as she sees her beloved turned basically to mush from the explosion. In front of her as well is now her maimed brother from the explosion, since he was right under him. And then you hear a voice behind you begin to yell into something, saying it's there on the rafters. As I'm still carrying that perception check that you had.
Good, because I definitely do not remember that check I made.
It was a 23.
Alright, it was a really good check, as he also would have looked up immediately at the raptors. Though I'm guessing Oh, go ahead.
From the angle you have, it appears Dragonhood carrying this large longbow before it starts slinking backwards, begin to walk away from the rooftop.
There would be too much chaos and commotion, and he would still be basically on his ass while he has the piece of the groom's head in his lap, which he would have stood up and just let fall. And after that, he, like I said, he would have done his best to clean himself up with whatever handkerchiefs he had before he would have possibly slinked away. He would have tried, what would he have done at this moment? I guess he would have tried to find Lila.
Alright.
Lila Summers, the journalist that he went with, the human journalist.
Lila was actually in the back. She wanted a spot where she can witness everything. And she got everything. But now she's looking to see where that arrow came from, so she did not see where it came from. She is staying alone. She is safe. She was not in the explosion.
That is great. He technically did see where the arrow came from, even though he did not see it be fired. Though he knows that it would have been way too suspicious if he would have tried to grab it. So he would have left it there, even though he really hated that he had to. He would have turned his focus to Lila, and covered in blood, that's not his own, he would have grabbed her hand. I believe that we need to go. Now.
She is dumbfounded currently. This was not expected at all. So she is willing at this moment to be moved by somebody.
And Gorinox is more than willing to move her.
As that happens, as you begin to move her out of here into safety, we are going to move over to Tony. Tony, where would you be? Would you be at the funeral pyre, or would you be somewhere else currently?
Tony, he would be at the funeral, but before he goes, he would do the same thing as Gorinox did and clean himself up. But as he's back at his HQ, he would pull Sully to the side to talk to him about a certain matter. Hey, Sully, get over here. I need to talk to you. Outside.
Why? Okay.
Outside. Get the fuck over here.
As you drag him out of there, before you leave the pyre, you notice Hasmir watching the pyre with his hand resting on the weeping widow.
Oh,
and
this is before he goes to the funeral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. What do you want?
Okay. So, I finally got us a fucking in to get in the Silver Mains.
Uh-huh.
But there's one stipulation. Tony kind of looks around. So, You know our kleptomaniac friend, Strawman, right? Our best
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, he was talking about he's going to go take a vacation soon.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Yeah, 'cause his fucking dumbass stole from the goddamn motherfucking Silvermane.
Say psych. Say psych, man. Say fucking psych.
Look, I'm not yanking your chain here. This is some real serious shit we just got ourselves into. Look, Boss Silvermane said we can join as long as we bring Strawman hand to him. His fucking hand.
Where the fuck did he get to their money? Where is he?
Look, I don't know all the fucking details, but the problem is that Strawman right now is in our fucking way of us joining because he wanted to make a dumbass motherfucking decision. As Tony starts pointing at Sully with his index finger and his pinky. So, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna tell the other guys but Strawman that after I come back from the fucking funeral, I gotta go there to show face in good faith. To show Silvermane I'm on his side. What I want you to do is tell the guys to prepare for whenever I get back. Whenever I give you the signal, which is gonna be a double head nod, I want you to grab fucking Strawman, get a hatchet, give it to me so I can cut off his fucking hand. I don't want to do it. You know I love him to death. But this motherfucker is not gonna fuck up our chance to become big time. I won't let him or anyone else stand in the fucking way of that. We've worked too hard to get to this fucking point. You understand, Sully?
Sully nods his head, but he opens up his jacket, pulls out a flask, and just begins chugging before walking away.
You might want to say some of that for Strawman. He's gonna fucking need it. Now, I got a funeral.
Strawman, he stole from the Silvermane, man!
Look, he's gonna need it for the pain that he's about to fucking experience. The way Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Fucking hell, he says as he begins walking briskly away.
I'm gonna go to his funeral. I'll be back.
Alright.
Catch y'all later. Tony gets on his motorcycle and proceeds to drive to the funeral pyre.
The trip is short as you guys were in the mountain areas where most of the funeral stuff starts, and you end up witnessing as they take the remains of Avaros Silvermane and put it upon a pyre before setting a flame with a draconic breath. As you do, you see the weeping of the Chirofax woman, as well as Hasmir resting his hand on her shoulder, like a father figure. And you see his wings, which were roughly stitched back together as it had taken most of the explosion that was in front of him. And as that happens, your memory fades to that point as you see the explosion, and you see as they rip through his wings, but guarded the children from the impact, which scream underneath Hasmir. As that has happened, you hear the scream of the bride as she witnessed not only the death of her beloved, but also the maiming of her brother. And then you hear Silvermane yell, "In the fucking rafters! Damn!" What do you do?
Tony He's gonna try to make it up to the rafter. Like, is there anything that you can climb on to get to the rafters fast?
That is going to be an athletics roll.
Oh boy!
Because there is ways, it's just, you gotta manhandle that shit.
You cunt. Fucking roll 20.
You find a way there, it's just that it's a little bit more difficult, and as you do, you see Tall, one of the guards that you saw, that actually tried to give you a drink, and you watch him as he begins to leap through the rafters and begin heading ever so faster up towards the roof.
I give chase.
Give chase. Alright. We are going to move to Kinska. Kinska, would you be at the funeral pyre or would you be somewhere else currently?
Oh, she'd definitely be at the funeral.
Alright. Do you have any small things to do beforehand or are you just there?
She would definitely get changed beforehand. It wouldn't do to show up in the dress she wore to the wedding. She is going to change into this petite black dress that has a white stripe along the belt line. And of course she has to wear the black hat and with the veil. Because it's just going to be so unsightly for her to cry in front of everyone. And I will spare you the whining cries.
Thank you so much.
As you do, you witness the bonfire. You see some of the people that were there and additional people that are family members to Averos Silvermane. And as you look, you see the covered face of... Oh, what was his name?
Who are you trying to discuss? Who are you talking about?
The brother to the cryofax lady. I think it was Verse or something. Looking for my notes. I have so many different notes.
The brother to who?
The cryofax chick. Shit. Of course, I'm missing that.
I have party. I didn't write everybody in.
Yeah.
The only odd person out that I have is Genevieve Silverwind. But I don't think that's it.
Nope. Give me a second, I'm looking. It's Versa Cryofax, there we go. Found him. You see Versa Cryofax's face as he looks to the pyre. What remains of it, at least. The rest is covered in gauze and bandages. And you see this hateful look on his face, which brings you back into the memory of that night as you remember Silvermane's face as he was in shock as the explosion happened, disgust, in complete rage and anger as he looked up into the rafters and saw somebody and says, "They're at the fucking rafters! Get them!" What do?
Okay, well, if I remember right, she had ducked to avoid most of the explosion. So
Yep.
she would first stand up and actually look around, not so much at the person in the rafters, but to see if anyone else within the crowd wasn't shocked or unfazed by the event.
Perceptione or investigation is your choice.
Alright. Wow. Congratulations.
It is mass chaos currently as parents are grabbing their children, people are scrambling to get to safety, and she watches some of the guardsmen are rushing, trying to get to the rafters. You watch as a burly man tries to climb up before he is skipped by a smaller goblinoid one who is the fastest up the rafters.
Yeah. She'd actually head for the exit to see if she can catch sight of them leaving the property.
Alright. You begin to leave for the exit, and as you begin to run, you run into a black dragonborn with a cane, pulling behind him a woman in a red dress who is completely shocked at the current moment. As you run into Gorinox and Lila.
Oh, goodness me. Did you see that, Lila? It's so terrible.
She is trying to put words together currently before she grabs this weird tablet from her, getting it ready. And as that happens, we are going to move to Crag.
Alright.
Alright. Crag. 12 hours have passed. Would your character be at the funeral pyre or back home?
Depends if his father goes.
Your father did not show.
Alright, then no, he would not go.
Alright. So you would have headed back home?
Yeah.
You head to the bar, and the first thing you would notice whenever you're rushing home, whenever you get to your home at least, is that the door to the bar has been broken.
He looks up at his father. He looks up at his father and says. He looks at his father and says, "Apparently, we weren't the only targets for tonight."
You watch as your father wipes blood from his face before he sets down something onto the counter. As you see the emblem of the Black Thing. They got cocky. They thought because all of the protection we had here are busy keeping that wedding safe that they could attack the bar. I'm not gonna lie, go ahead.
Good. No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
They thought they could trash and destroy this place, but I was still here. In my fucking tuxedo. He's covered in wounds still. He is wrapping himself up and stitching where he can.
He looks over to one of his brothers and goes like, "Hey, Niam, do you mind helping Dad patch himself up?"
Wasn't really my thing, but I'll try, he says as he goes over and messes with the medicine kit.
Better you than me or Alfair.
+3. Let's see. Holy shit! He's doing good tonight! God damn, that's a 21! Easy enough, he gets over there, gets the medicine kit, begins cleaning wounds and wrapping him up.
While he's doing that, Crag is gonna check for any more hints as to the attack.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What the fuck? Alright.
Alright.
Wait a second. Yes. Mm-hmm. Through the rough and tumble, what you heard was that there was a great fight. Your father fought them off, and they thought they were going to easily destroy the bar, but ended up getting their ass whooped. But none of them had died. But you do find something in the wall.
Hold on.
A piece of claw.
What was the roll? I didn't see it.
You had a natural 20.
Why isn't it showing up on the roll? Why isn't it showing up on the roll 20?
He's got affected DMs instead of us.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I did on purpose because we're doing like stealth stuff for this game.
Do that with your ability.
That's not a stealth roll.
No, like.
Oh.
I meant like the secrecy.
That's what you meant. Okay. Okay.
That's not part of the secrecy.
I get it. I'm over here like, there's no need to hide that.
Do that with the abilities. Don't do it with the normal checks and saves.
Got it.
Alright. So with a natural 20, basically, you do get a very unique clue. A piece of claw that is in the wall.
He takes it and he walks back to his father. I found this.
Now, I've got to ask a question. Your father is a tiefling, correct?
Yeah.
He takes it. Never mind.
Wow. Oh boy.
He scrunches his face as he looks at the piece of claw. And he bites his lip. This ain't right.
Is something wrong?
There were dragons in here. That don't look like any dragon claw I've ever seen.
So, what does that mean?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to find somebody who knows this stuff better than me.
He nods.
We're gonna keep the bar closed for a while for repairs. So, behave yourselves. Keep an eye out. Watch your backs when you walk. What happened to you? He looks at you.
Yes, father.
He's asking what happens on your end.
Oh. Well, I was sitting in front of the altar when an arrow came from up in the rafters, and to put it bluntly, it was basically a bomb on a stick.
As you say that, we fade back into the situation. We watch the bomb go into Avaros yet again in this little time frame, and it explodes. I do believe you succeeded in your roles, correct?
I think so, yeah.
As you blocked it with your stony skin, but a blast is a blast, and it felt odd, and as you look, you just see innards on you from the unfortunate victim.
Right. I imagine after he heard the explosion, he tried to cover himself with his wings to, help keep both the blast down, whatever debris off of him.
Yeah. And as you do, you hear, just like I said before, the bride screams at her, and then you hear him say, "They're in the fucking reactors! Get him!" As everything begins to form into chaos, what do you do at this current moment?
He's gonna spread his wings and he's gonna fly up into the rafters.
Alright. I would need an acrobatics for you due to the fact of the smallness of the area up top. And he has some big wings. I was going to have me do this, but he got his shredded. Trial's not bad. It's a little bit rough trying to get through there, and it becomes almost impossible when you reach a certain distance. But as you do, you are in the same speed area as tall as he begins to crawl up and through the rafters as you both begin to get up there, followed by Tony. And as this occurs, we are finally back into the correct time. So, we have two groups currently. We have Paul, Craig, and Tony, and we have Kinska and Gorinox.
Yep.
As you guys traverse, which team wants to go first?
No, let's have the smaller team go first.
Alright. Kinska, you're following behind Gorinox and Lila. What do you two do?
Gorinox returns, seeing that someone's calling out to Lila, someone that he hasn't really seen before. Well, probably in passing, but it was like when you walk by somebody and you immediately forget that they exist.
Yeah.
So he turns
Damn,
around.
dude.
Yeah, so he turns around and he sees this Litterfolk woman, and he's, well, covered in blood and viscera and possibly some brain matter. And regardless of how much he tried to clean up, he does not appear like he's in the mood to have a conversation as he looks at Lila and then to this woman. And who might you be?
Oh, Kinska, nice to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you as well, but at the moment pleasantries are the furthest thing from my mind, yes? I believe it would be best if we were to make haste and get away from this vicinity.
Oh, we'll be making haste, but definitely keep an eye for the skies. He was heading up.
His eyes.
She's got a point. It's nice to see you again, Kinska. She says as she begins to now pull you as she is now realizing the situation and the tasty bit that she can earn if she gets the right pictures.
As he's being dragged by Lila, you can't possibly be serious.
Oh, we're definitely serious.
This could be the biggest catch in news reporting that we can have in a while if we can find out who did this.
He sighed.
More importantly, though, rather than figuring out who did that, the why is the juicy part.
I would like to know that too, to be honest. Though in a more controlled environment, I guess beggars cannot be choosers now, can they? Fine, we will see if we can find more of this assassin.
She just excitedly holds up the tablet and begins to run out of the building, preparing for any pictures that she can get.
He puts that cloth of Averroes' blood into like a vial, a small vial, and he puts that away before he looks at Kinska and follows Lila. You know Lila? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what did you say your name was?
Kinska. And yes, I know her. We worked together on a couple of pieces. She's such a nice gal.
You both worked together.
Well, of course, we work in the same place.
Ah, I see. Forgive me, Lila. I did not know that you had a interesting individual as a friend.
Comes with a thing. Sometimes she's an ally, sometimes she's a rival. It all doesn't matter in the heat of news. Out of the stories we can gather together, the better pay we get.
Oh,
and right now we've got a juicy one.
Oh, and we definitely should cross-reference each other without a doubt.
More eyes on the prize.
Of course.
Now let's find a good spot to look at the roof.
Alright, Gorinox would like to roll perception to see if he can find a good place to get to the roof. A good place for a good place for them to go. And
rather than rolling for mine, I am just going to use my passive of 17.
Oh, we can just use our, is using our passives allowed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay then. Gorinox is going to use his, it doesn't really say, his passive 19.
Fuck! You guys have some good passives. Alright. You're passively looking for the best way to get a good shot, and there is this crag of rock that's supposed to be ornamental on the side of the building. And it's got nice little stepping areas where agile creatures like you three could probably make it up easily.
Gorinox nods to that direction, which I imagine he and Kinska technically see it at the same time. There, right there.
Oh, definitely. Men first, though. When what you looking up the skirts?
He gives a moderate glare as he uses his cane to bat his right leg. Forgive me if I'm a little lame in this leg. And he's going to.
Darling, you shouldn't put some essential oils on that. It'll help a lot.
Oh goodness, essential oil, she says. He grumbles as he goes and he tries to climb, using his left leg more so than his right. He has his
acrobatics.
Yeah, he just puts his cane in like a holster easily. Acrobatics. Where is it? There it is.
It's there.
Man, this second crit of tonight.
That's
This
scares
me so much.
As he says, I'm a little lame in this leg. The spider climbs up. Okay, so you see that he's doing this with strange ease. And you definitely don't see him using his right leg a whole lot, though.
You don't see him using his right leg, but everything else is working beyond normal. This is the most agile black dragonborn you've ever seen. As he just gets up there, like a fucking cliff climber, just gets all the way up there and is able to see over the roof, just about to jump up. Alright, I need to roll for her.
Oh, God.
Oh,
of course.
Oh, no. That's what she gets for wearing high heels.
Yep. That's what she gets for wearing high heels.
Dragonborn feet, bruh.
They'd be made for climbing.
Fuck, she says as she falls off the ledge. Ah, fuck this shit. I knew this. She says as she turns into mist and shimmies up onto where you're at, which is exactly 30 feet.
Lila, you know magic. Hell yeah, girl.
And she spins 4 will dice, 4 will points for that. As she misty steps. Kinska! Holy shit, that's a good one.
Not bad, Kinska.
It's not as agile as your newfound acquaintance, this black dragonborn, but you still get up there nice and well.
Can't believe he just wanted to climb a fucking building with one leg.
God damn it.
God damn it. Yo, me, Gorinox did it.
Alright. You guys are able to see up the roof, and you begin to see what is going to currently be happening from here.
Of course.
As we move over to Tall, Tony, and Crag, you guys are climbing through. I need another acrobatics check.
Weren't they rolling athletics? Wait, no.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Athletics.
Yeah, Crag was doing acrobatics to squeeze through, and Tony was just strong arm climbing it.
Am I good, or what do I have to roll?
You will have to roll an acrobatics since you're small enough to do it easily. Since you're... Yeah.
What the? Roll 20. No. Come on, roll it.
That's better.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This
there we go.
Music is vibing. Like, holy shit.
Oh. I know, right? This slaps. I ain't gonna lie.
Alright. So, with Crag, you begin rushing upwards into the rafters and through the sunroof that is now broken. As you do so, you accidentally knock into Tall, knocking him off balance.
Oof.
Does he fall?
As he is about to fall as you are currently emerging from the sunroof. Tony, you notice as you begin to make the final climb up into the thing, you hear an exclamation from Tall as he loses grip. Tall, how do you react to losing your grip?
Cut!
Oh my god.
I don't know what I was expecting, but okay.
That's a noise.
Crag, Tony, do you wish to help him? Either of you?
Shit. Alright.
Tony will help.
Alright.
Oh, that little bee friend.
Crack was about to turn around and help, but seeing Tony being on it, he decides to continue his pursuit.
That's fair.
Alright. As that happens, Tony, roll an athletics to catch.
Alright. Come on, roll 20. Stop being slow.
Pretty much. Easily enough, you see the green man with the bow begin to slip and almost fall, but you just grab his back enough time to slam him back into the wall right where you're climbing as well.
Oh, you alright there, little green?
Thanks.
No
keep
problem.
Alright, roll another acrobatics to continue your climbing call.
Oh my. Okay. Oh boy.
I better not have to catch you again, motherfucker.
I hope not either.
Wow.
Wow!
Oh my God!
Are you so loud?
You know what the worst part is? You know what the worst part is? I knew he was gonna get in that one.
No.
Oh my God! How the
Hang on.
fuck?
You could have 1 point of inspiration if you want to use it.
Yeah, I'll use it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was amazing. You jinxed yourself hard there. Oh
my god!
Yo, it's a 16. It's a 16. He used inspiration point. But holy fuck, roll 20 wants you to be.
Roll 20 wants you to fall. Roll 20 wants you to fall on some fucking chair.
Roll 20 wants you to be the worst guard imaginable, or whatever your profession is.
Okay.
As you grab on, it's a little bit slippery, but finally you get your grip back, and as you do, your agile body is able to get to the mouth of the sunroof to see Crag about to go into hot pursuit of the person on the roof. Followed right behind you by Tony, who's got his hands on the rafters.
Okay.
On the sunroof edge, yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Alright, toggled, so... Where is it? Alright, Cinders, I'm gonna do this.
Just so you know, you know what, let's see if it works, because I used toggle, but I didn't get the option to whisper my roll, so let's see if it works for you.
I have, let's see, whisper.
I put mine to query whisper, just in case. Actually, let me do it.
That's what I did too.
Oh, query whisper? Oh, okay.
Query whisper, okay.
Query whisper, okay. I'm gonna roll another acrobatics to see if query whisper works. It does work. Okay, use query whisper.
Yeah.
Alright. Cinders, do I see him? Cinders?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh. Alright. You sent me something, I don't see anything.
No, just making sure. Yeah, do I... Okay. Yeah, do I see him?
Okay, it does work. Nice.
Okay.
Percepciones. I'm starting to see stuff now. See, my internet may have gone down for a second. Alright.
That is... Yeah,
Alright.
Is that...
With your perception check and the fact that you have dark vision, you see a form running towards an opposite direction of you currently, with a bow strapped to his back. But you also see a small form with a spiked mace slumped over on another portion.
Okay. Well, no need to really toggle this since I'm right next to him.
I mean, just keep query whisper on so you don't gotta do it anymore.
Alright.
Because you don't want to accidentally click something and then forget you gotta query whisper it.
Okay, true. Yeah, Orc Boy's right next to me, right?
Yeah, he's hanging. Hang in there, buddy. Crag is about to take pursuit.
Okay. Yeah, I probably can do this. I'm gonna take out my sniper rifle.
Yo, Jesus. Okay, we're fuck. Okay.
Bring out force multiplier.
Well,
It's a really long force multiplier.
We're escalating immensely.
His little problem solver, if you will.
Crag, how do you want to pursue as this is happening?
Like, are we still in Raptors or are we on the roof proper?
You're on the roof proper since you got that good ass roll.
Alright.
Actually,
Alright.
that's the 3 successes needed, yeah.
Alright, since he's a much faster runner than flyer, he's just gonna land. He's gonna sprint with all his might to try and catch up.
Alright. As you do, you can't help but hear the sound of a big rifle being loaded right behind you as you do.
It's that Ruby Rose cock.
He turns around, sees the giant rifle, and he ducks down and slides like home run style to avoid the gunshot.
I want to get him in the leg.
Alright. Roll to hit.
God, roll 20, please. Holy fuck.
Let me see it.
Please roll
Oh my
20. I swear to God, I will give you my inspiration.
Please, Paul.
Did you query that one too?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. Sorry.
I see it. He rolled a 10.
Uh,
So, as you fire,
Wait.
you can...
hang on.
Go.
Hang on.
Alright.
Where is it? Yeah. No. Where is it?
I'm amazed that you made that GM only because you actively need to click make GM only see.
Dang it. Can I? Oh, dang it. Alright. I don't have it. Cinders, can you check your DM? I'm about to send what I'm going to use next.
Alright. Okay. As that shot fires, you can help also hear extra clicking noises. Do what you need to do.
Oh, boy. This game is annoying. Alright.
Hey, it's not a bad item to have.
Alright. Okay.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, you rolled a 10. If you either got something or you don't, man.
Alright. 15 will not hit.
He cursed.
As the time begins to act slightly weird from your device, as the fire shot, you could have sworn it hit the side of his draconic leg, but it seems to just go through. No damage.
Oh, does Crag see that?
I'm going to say no, because you're not firing with a weapon and not looking down the scope, and you're chasing this bastard. But you can roll a perception at disadvantage. You heard a gunshot right in your ear.
Oh, yeah. Tony's just like, Yo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what the fuck? Who the fuck is shooting?
Oh, motherfricker!
God, doesn't that fucking
You do not witness.
That sucks so bad, bro.
Okay,
Your natural 20 was ousted to a 12.
Okay, I saw
You
it.
hate to see it.
Okay, I just saw it go through, right? That's what I see?
Yes, and it seems to not have done damage.
Damn bullet went through! I'm gonna put the gun away and just keep running. Come on!
Alright.
And I'm
Told
going
you,
to
been
and
running.
then I'm going to speak into the walkie-talkie. This is Growth. I'm in pursuit. Shots taken at Assassin, but the bullet went right through him. Seems to be either illusion or something else. Keeping pursuit. Where are we right now? We're outside.
You are on the south side of the roof. The enemy is heading north.
Currently on south side of the roof. Enemy heading towards north. Possibly meeting up with an accomplice. And what did you say it looked like?
Green Dragonborn.
Green Dragonborn.
God damn it, Cinders.
As this happens, you guys are climbing. You guys are about to jump onto the roof when all of a sudden you guys hear a loud gunshots. Gorinox, if you want to detail what kind of gun was shot, that is going to be an intellect check.
Pure intelligence?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Why not? 16.
Sounds like it's getting lively.
Who the fuck has a sniper rifle?
That was a sniper round.
Someone been fucking pissed.
First a bowman and now a gunner? What is happening at this, wedding turned death house?
Well, we won't know unless we look.
No time to think. Let's get on this roof. Lila says that she's going to use athletics to kiss.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna give her the help action. To just
She got a 15.
Oh, then never mind.
She barely makes it as she leaps, gets on the roof, and you know, like in Arcane, whenever Jinx powder landed funny and began going backwards a little bit. But stabilizes and then fucking pulls up a tablet and has that ready.
Good.
Right. Kinska just leaps like a lizard straight onto that shit.
So I gotta roll again.
Yep.
Okay, I'm only asking because I critted before.
Got up the 30-foot wall, man. Oh, shit.
No, I rolled on that one.
You should have one inspiration if you want to use it.
You want me to... Okay, question. How easy is it for us to get inspiration in this game?
Easy.
Okay, then I'm not going to use my inspiration if it's hard. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I get it.
21. Sure, anyway.
21. You just do a pole vault with your cane to get up there. Simple enough. You've done this multiple times.
Somehow, it's a scary amount of acrobatics as he swings over as he's standing on a handstand on the cane, and he pushes up at the same motion, grabs the ledge with his tail and left foot, and pulls himself up with his arm.
The real question is do we now see the Green Dragonborn?
You see a form rushing over to the north side of the roof, followed by 3 others. One has a big gun for a small body. The other one is a large man getting ready to just jump this fucker if he can get to it. And then you've got Crag, which you recognize, who is also rushing, getting ready to tackle if necessary.
Okay, how far away is the person, the dragon born they're chasing?
From the side you guys have gone, he is about 65 feet away. For the others, he's about 40 feet away.
65 feet away, okay. As okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna have to do this. What the fuck on? Oh, I can't click this? Okay, fuck it. I'll just do it manually since I can't click it. Whoa. Boy. Oh, wow, that's bad.
Tonight has really been heaven or hell. Let's rock, hasn't it?
Alright.
For real.
So, okay, so holy shit, that's bad. But I'll spend 2 of those so that I can give myself some energy. Because I might have something that might do a little something else. So that's...
Alright.
Okay, so this is how much I got right now. Since they are within range of almost everything. Gorinox is going to basically take his cane and he's going to wave a circle in the air and a smaller circle in that, and he's going to strike it across, and he is going to say, "Now feel this miasmic haze," and just as it is, this force is just going to rush by, as he also knows a tiny bit of magic. Yeah, he'll see what he can do with this.
Alright.
Meanwhile, Kinska is going to go through her bag and bring out a torch as she lights her ever-bright torch to shine at the enemy as she runs forward.
You're gonna run.
Right. What type of roll does that need?
What type of what?
What type of roll does that need?
It's not a roll. It's if it. Let me DM you how it works.
Okay.
All right.
I'm afraid to press it and it shows off for everybody else.
Yeah. I can't type it because if I wait, how do I do /GM? Does that work? Like /GM? How do I do that?
I'm going to look on your thing real fast so I can see what's going on. How about that?
Okay.
Do that real.
Because I know that you can type in Roll20 to the GM, but I'm not remembering it right now.
Okay, it's that one. I see.
And I'm casting this as high as I can currently.
Alright. I need to look at this guy's thing then. As you cast this and the haze flows over the target, they stumble and they seem to almost fall to the ground, but sluggishly pick themselves back up and begin running.
He narrows his eyes. Fuck.
Just shy. Close, man. That was fucking close.
Damn it.
You had 5 more points, it would have worked.
Well, I rolled really low on one of these, on actually like 3 of these fucking, 4 of these stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking upsetting.
That was a really good idea, though.
Damn it.
But now the torch is hitting him. You guys can visibly see as it is a male green dragonborn with this large ass longbow with like 4 strings attached to it that gave it all that torque to shoot that almost missile-like arrow.
Holy moly.
And you also see on his back is the mark of the black fangs, Black Claw.
Okay,
As they're sprinting.
Do I know?
Can I roll to recognize this individual, or no?
Yeah, do I recognize the mark?
It is easy. You guys have lived in Dragon's Rest most of your life, and that is the mark of the rival gang to the Silver Fang, the Black Claws. And as she has the perfect lighting for this, you just watch as she presses on that tablet, and it also begins to flash as she takes multiple pictures of this person running.
Tall's immediately... The moment that sort of evidence is revealed, Tall's immediately taking out his walkie-talkie and saying, "It's one of the Black Claws!"
Alright.
Let me get enemy.
We're going back to the 3. What do you guys do?
Did whatever happen with that little roll slow him down any bit, or is he still keeping his pace?
No.
He slowed down a bit. He did stumble.
Can any of us dash far enough to get him?
He's about 40 to 45 feet away from you.
That's my
If
speed.
you have...
Yo,
Alright.
Scheisse. I could catch up to him real easily.
Same. My
Same
speed's
here.
40.
We can all catch up to him apparently.
Alright.
Yo, I just want to fucking tackle.
I mean, it just depends who gets there so far, but at the very least.
You would need at least 40 movement speed to get into reach of him.
Yes, that is me!
Yep, we got him.
Let's
We
go.
got him. We got him, Tricker.
Boys, we got him.
Oh man, you're the fast fuckers.
Hey, yo, let's just JoJo stomp this motherfucker.
No, we just gotta get him. Okay, let's. Okay.
Boys, we got him. That's all I hear.
Oh God.
I'm waiting for you guys' answers. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Yeah. Okay.
Big
Alright.
Sunday. What do I roll for this?
What do you want to do exactly?
I'm gonna fucking tackle him.
That's going to be an athletics against his acrobatics.
Oh boy.
4 plus 5. Oh wait, no. 5, 3. So that's plus 8. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so Tony just he sees the guy in his sight, and he's like, "I got you, you motherfucking son of a bitch," and he just kind of like dive tackles the dude.
Just hearing like a train locomotive.
As you do, his reaction will go off. 7 plus 8. Does a 16 hit you?
Ooh. it meets it.
As you do,
No, wait, no, it doesn't. Wait, no, it doesn't. No, because of my fucking half dragon feature. Yeah, no, no, I have a 17 instead. Yeah, so no, that doesn't hit.
Lucky boy.
you lucky fucker.
Lucky boy.
As
I forgot to factor that in. That was.
As he turns, you watch as he pulls out this serpentine-looking dagger, and as it just grazes you, you instantly get this feeling of dread when it touches you.
Cody ain't got time to worry about that.
Oh boy.
A natural instinct tells you that blade is dangerous.
So, as I tackle this guy to the ground and hold his wrist, does the dagger fall out of his hand, or he's still clenching it as I tackle?
He's still clenching it. You tackled him, but you haven't disarmed him.
Hey, what are you guys? Disarm him.
Okay.
Yeah, Crag will get on that. He'll run to him and try to yank the dagger out of his hand.
The moment these two start getting to action on this guy, I'm taking the rifle back out and just surveying the position to see where the meeting point this guy had was and see if anyone else is there, just to make sure we aren't spotted as we do this.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were about to shoot the fuck out of him.
Bro.
Execution style.
I'm just like, fuck.
And I shot him 16 times in the chest. Carl, that kills people.
Nah. What I'm imagining, he's like, oh, you're trained in the ways of the blade. But here's the thing. The dagger's not my weapon of choice. No. Just pulls out the fucking sniper rifle.
Cinders, do I still see that other guy he was trying to run to?
Perception check.
Okay.
Damn.
28. From the direction he was going, there was nothing there but a cliffside.
Okay. Just give me a second, 2 seconds. Nothing happening. Takes out the walkie-talkie. This is Grill. We've captured him. Is there anyone still on this line that's able to come over?
We're coming, it's just taking us a little bit. Keep him down. The server main wants him.
Alright.
I think, not to come to your turn, I think that when Gorinox sees that this hulking orc, whatever, was able to actually pin this guy down, he'll actually start trying to hobble his way over. Because, he has a lame leg, so he's moving at half. Like, his dash is like a full movement speed, so 30 feet.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Tall's going to...
He has a lame leg!
Alright, Tall's going to look at him, and Crag can make his roll to try and disarm him.
Alright.
Would he have advantage? Would he have advantage because he's restrained?
Well, he's grappled.
Grappled. Not restrained.
Alright. Would he have advantage, though?
No.
Oh, fuck. Wow.
The fuck was that for?
That was to get out.
Yeah.
Get out the grapple.
That was... Yeah.
Of course.
As this motherfucker spawns, and he is going to use a disengage action.
I'm
gonna go after him.
He can disengage.
Wait, not disengage. Bonus action. What is that thing?
Cunning action?
Cunning action. There we go. And try to GTFO again.
Alright, seeing as he's trying to run, Crack is gonna snap his claws, right? And they ignite as he tries to hit him with Produce Flame.
Alright. Is that a hit or a save? Because if it's a hit, he's in bonus action disengaged.
He disengaged.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like.
Can you check your own ability?
Well, I'm pretty sure Produce Flame isn't a melee spell.
Produce Flame? No, Produce Flame is not a melee spell.
No. I don't know if I could try to
Alright, Cinders.
That's a range spell attack. Sorry, buddy.
Alright.
Yeah, swing and a miss.
Why did it not show up?
Fuck.
Gorinox missed.
I'm seeing it.
Gorinox
Okay,
missed.
you're seeing the description?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, do you have it on Always Whisper?
No, I have it on query, but it just sometimes doesn't show the entire description, I guess. For some reason, it's weird. But if Cinder sees it, yeah, I'm trying to catch up to him with that.
Okay. Unfortunately, it's just disengage. He's not doubling his movement.
Okay.
You just make it to where you don't get hit.
Oh. Okay, well... Okay, can I catch up with him with this, or...?
It's not going to help you in this situation. It'll keep him from hitting you if you get too close, though.
I actually have another thing I can possibly do.
Uh-huh.
Since
Alright.
my haze did not work. Sadly. I can do this as Gorinox is going to take his cane. He managed to hobble a lot closer. Since, he can't exactly run. But since he's closer, he doesn't need to worry too much about distance anymore. And he is going to take his cane again, and instead of drawing a big circle and a circle inside of it, he's actually going to draw 2 X's, and the X's become chains as he thrusts his cane into the roof beneath him. The chains then vanish before they erupt at this guy's feet. Lock down! As he is going to try and lock him down.
Alright. Alright. Let's see. 20.
As the chains wrap around him, and he is paralyzed.
He begins trying to just stuff midway as change begins to envelop him from the ground.
I do not care for this much work. It is such a nuisance. Begins to walk forward again on his cane.
Alright, moment I catch up, just putting away sniper rifle, taking out the handgun and just aiming it to his brain.
Son of a bitch, I almost had him.
Alright, he can't move, he can't really do anything, so everybody's able to catch up and see this Dragonborn.
Gorinox isn't going to get too close, honestly. He just would get close enough to see. Oh, and so Lila can take her pictures, I guess.
Is she going to try and take a picture with me holding the gun to his head?
That's up to Lila. I don't control her.
She was taking pictures. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so fucking rich off this shit. Look at these do-getters.
He rolls his eyes.
I'm gonna kick him in his knees.
He's paralyzed, so I don't know if that's fair.
Like I said, Gorinox rolls his eyes at Lila, but he smirks. You are quite the shameless woman, aren't you? Benefiting off of the men's despair.
Oh, you're so fucking lucky you're paralyzed, or else I kick you in your fucking knees.
Girls gotta make some dough.
Incentive, to be honest.
Ugh.
Alright.
Okay.
By the way, Kinska looks over at Crag.
There you are, little man.
Ugh, your voice.
I'm so glad someone finally fucking said it. God damn it!
Wow.
I'm so glad someone in game finally fucking said it.
Look, if anyone was gonna say it would
You don't like my voice?
be Tony.
That's ableist. I have a deviated septum, thank you very much.
I don't give a fuck what a deviated septum is. I don't give a fuck. Your voice is terrible. Get it fixed if it's deviated or some shit.
Excuse me, as enjoyable as it is to see you two bigger, I would advise making sure that this one does not have any armaments or other types of escape tools, yes?
Oh,
My thoughts exactly.
Oh yeah, right.
Strip him down.
Can I start frisking him? Can I start frisking this guy?
These changes
as
not
you
last
guys,
too long.
as you guys get close, who's the closest out of all of you guys?
Like I said, Gorinox was not going to get too close. Just close enough to see the guy.
I'm keeping my... I got the handgun on point and just make sure it doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna frisk him.
Seeing as the big guy is frisking him, Crag will take a few steps back, give him space.
Kinska will be standing beside Leela or whatever.
As you guys are nearby us with the gun to his head and Tony about to frisk him, you guys hear the culprit say something.
What is that?
What?
Let me see y'all's languages.
Oh boy!
Oh.
He said some dirty. That boy said some dirty shit.
Okay.
Oh my.
Gorinox, I will need you to do your distance. I need you to roll perception to hear.
Passive 19.
Alright, yeah, that works.
Okay.
Let me see yours.
Okay. I'm trying to... Oh, wait. Hold on.
I'm just double checking.
Jesus.
Don't die, good lord.
As this Dragonborn forces its last words, everybody hears a jumbled mess in a guttural tone. But Gorinox, you hear something else, and I'm going to type it to you.
Of course.
Wow, it's not any... Ooh.
Probably undercommon.
Oh boy.
Fuck. It's some bad shit. We got ourselves in.
What the fuck? What?
And then it turns to you, Tony, and says, "It's that gun."
What? Look, buddy, I know you're in fucking pain here, but fucking speak up. Have some goddamn fucking bass in your fucking voice.
As you hear a popping sound in his chest, and you watch as slowly the body turns to ash.
What the fuck? Hey! This guy is turning to fucking cigarette ash! What the fuck?
Gorinox,
Hey! Get back here, you fuck!
Gorinox's eyes widen as his chains come undone because he can't contain ash.
Oh, a suicide assassin. No.
What the
As only the bow remains and the dagger remains as everything else is turned to ash.
Cody will take the dagger and hand it to Toll. Here, give it to his fucking boss man.
He just grumbles and takes the bow too, as he just picks up the walkie-talkie. This is grilled. The assassin took his life.
Fucking pussy.
Don't know how, but there's just remains.
Damn it! Silvermane's not gonna like this. Also, we lost somebody.
What?
Patrick, his head was bashed in with his own mace.
Roger. Puts it away and just has a hand on his head trying to just looking at this. And then he points to Linda. Alright, you're
Lila.
You're coming with me. We need those photos. She's showing the bastard was.
She has been snapping the entire time. You guys literally have a speed reel of what happened. Just know.
Fucking journalists. Fucking vultures.
Hey,
is going through so
honest
many Kodiaks.
living, bitch.
Not now.
Yeah. Photographing tragedies real fucking honest.
Oh,
Okay, story's telling the truth.
read everything. Just the interesting bits.
Okay,
Like
okay.
the picture of his face.
I need you to shut up. Please don't talk to me. I don't like your fucking voice. I'd rather talk to fucking Lilac or Linda or whatever the fuck her name is.
Lila, get it right the first time, big man.
Lilac,
Right.
Linda.
He's going to point to Lila. You come with me. The rest of you can just get to safety here.
You lot do not decide where my friend
But
goes.
it's actually a really smart play.
One at a time, please.
You lot do not get to decide where my friend goes. You do not get to boss her around like she's one of your subordinates.
Hey,
As he looks down at Tall with a... It's not a glare or anything, but it is a stare that indicates that he is serious.
What are you, our keeper?
No, I'm her date.
Oh, big man trying to show out for her. Gotcha.
Lila, you didn't tell me you were with this handsome fella.
Oh, please, do go on.
Bruh.
don't stroke his lips too much. It gets to his head.
He pouts.
Obviously can't get to his fucking leg.
Oh,
Oh,
you did such a lovely job of keeping that criminal down pat. Only for me to have to clean up your mess. He says with a smile.
And guess what? The same fucking result would have happened whether I fucking kept him down or whether you kept him down. So what the fuck does it matter?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what matters is we got pictures of his face.
Your fucking voice, please.
oh yes. With the black thing being part of this?
If you want it higher.
With the black thing being part of this? The fact that it's a chromatic dragon? Oh my god, this is the spiciest news story that we both have to go off of.
You people just not have a conscience. Someone fucking died tonight. And not just a
Yes.
fucking assassin.
Yes,
Yes, it is sad. We are affected. It's just that we have information that can be helpful on the people that are actually responsible. That was probably a hitman. So if there's a hitman, there was someone paying them. And right now, the lead is the Black Fang. So we can still get justice. We just gotta get it out before somebody else tries to cover it.
Ugh.
Then Silvermane must know as soon as possible.
Tall's just keeping an eye out in case any group starts to come over here.
I have a
So let's get off this building and get everything ready for what we need to have done. It was nice meeting you all, but I'd like to go home and start my report.
Of course. Lila, Kinska, if you please. And he turns and he follows. He turns and he walks with his cane. he goes to the edge of the building and he just waits for them as he just tilts his head.
Oh, with
Kinska,
pleasure. I'd rather jump off the roof than spend another minute with this orc.
Yes, they are pretty simple-minded in their approach, aren't they?
No, we're not all fucking simple-minded. You fucking racist prick.
He just smirks as he just hops off the side of the building with the other two.
Fucking dude.
Craig is gonna do the same, but like on another wall. He's just gonna jump off and glide down.
Tall's just standing there.
Well, you need any help, little green?
As Lila follows you, knowing your capabilities, and Kinska, do you follow Gorinox?
Yes, she does.
You follow him leaping off the building, and you guys just slowly fall down onto the ground. No harm done.
Just land softly. Well, that was much more adventure tonight than I was hoping. But
You're telling me.
Note. And I gotta say, you were quite impressive. You got some skills with that magic, huh?
honestly, it is more of a hobby. I'm actually a mechanic.
Oh, what type?
Automobiles, automail, anything that requires a winch or a socket.
Oh my.
Be sure to visit Dower Steamworks. It is actually my establishment. If you need any mechanical know-how, of course.
Oh, I'll definitely be sure to stop by. I can always use a toaster fix.
Yes, we even do something as simple as toasters, madam. Well, Lila, I hope you don't mind, but I think it is ready that I take you home.
As you say this, you traverse back to Tall, who holds both the bow and dagger from this. And we sanction back into the office of Silvermane as you hold out the bow and the dagger.
Sets them right on the desk.
You put those weapons there, and you see the angriest look on his face as he looks down at this. He reaches the blade, and he touches it, and there's disdain as he does. Do you know what kind of weapon this is?
Takes a look at it. Jesus.
This is one of the few Dragon's Banes that we had acquired before we eradicated the Dragon Slayers from Gorinox.
Just a little whisper curse under his breath.
That bow designed for arrows meant to kill dragons. And you're telling me that the Black Claw are responsible for this?
Yeah, the tattoos. He also, right before he puffed in the dust, he said, how do you pronounce it, Cinders?
Shit.
He's gonna, okay, sake of brevity, he's gonna say it right back.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a lot easier, because I literally was making demonic noises for that shit.
I know, it's fine. Yeah,
But
says it right back.
you don't understand the language, so I can't give you the translation.
No, I'm just saying it anyway as evidence.
That's an odd language that I'm not familiar with. But I'll say this. It's for the Black Claw once. Plus with dagger. I'm going to get as many fucking heads as I can like I did in the wars. They done fucked up. If you want to, in my eyes currently, your guardsman company are shit. If you want to prove yourselves useful in order to see the Silvermanes ever use your people again, help us. If not, stay off us, Herf, or we will attack you. I make myself crystal clear.
Diamonds.
Tell your guardsmen they can be hired, but it's to prove themselves.
He nods.
And with that, we're going to end session due to the effect of time.
God,
Damn
that
I want to slice off my buddy's hand.
that was awesome.
Thank God we got this much.
Oh, you like this?
That was
thank God.
fucking cool. Okay, I'm sorry, Cinders. I shouldn't have underestimated what you wrote. Yeah, we did need pauper. we did
really
need
actually
pauper.
You see why now?
It does suck because I really wanted to get to Alyssha, but next time.
Next time's gonna be much better because of it just.
Oh my God.
Next time we're in present time, so everything will work out a lot more smoothly.
Also,
I can not see any changes.
love the banter between Tony and Gorinox.
Listen. MVP for me personally is Kishna. She's acquired everybody's annoyance.
No, actually, you know the thing. When I first heard Kinska's voice, when Dante first displayed the voice, I really thought that Gorinox was going to be the one to fucking hate her. But because of the fact that Gorinox is the kind of character he is, he wouldn't outright say, "This bitch needs to shut up." I'm glad that Tony did. And Gorinox sees how much her voice grates him, so it makes him happy. Because as a Black Dragonborn, he just loves misery.
Oh my God.
You're not the only one. Crab was happy. Tony spoke up too.
Okay, do we have any outro quotes to say for the audience?
We forgot to mention our social stuff, so we should probably take care of that.
All right.
Dude, the socials.
Does anybody have any social outros? Cinders are great and amazing DM of this modern Yakuza style game here.
Give me a tick, because I actually do now. I have a Twitter.
He has a Twitter.
Something
completely different. Something completely different from a year ago. He actually has a Twitter.
Yes. You can find me on Twitter as the Crystal-Eyed Lich, or at Crystal-Eyed Lich, because it didn't like me having 3 more letters added to it.
Hilarious.
I am trying to get into commissions, trying to draw, make some little money so I can get to my home, or anything else that I may need, actually. I'm not going to be fast. I work a full-time job, so I will get it done as fast as I can possibly do. And that is just a new addition. You can find me as LordofCinders on any gaming platform if you guys just want to play games. Don't matter to me. You mostly catch me in Destiny, Warframe, or playing Dark Souls or Elden Ring. That's it for me. Anybody else?
Alright.
You will find me nowhere.
Same time, fellas.
Alright, Zach, do you have any online presence?
I do not.
Alright, Dante, Kinska, do you have any online presence?
You can find me at Silver Esper on Twitter and Dantelion M on Twitch and YouTube.
Nice. Paul, Ninja, any online presence?
You can find me at Wham Big Jam on Twitter. That's about it.
Jimmy, who has yet to play Alyssha, but will play Alyssha next session, definitely. Any online presence?
I do. Twitter at HEROLD_Jimmy, where I post art. So much art. And if you want to see art from my fellow friends that you're listening to right now, please follow me and then follow them, because if you don't, I'll be sad.
Please, viewers, don't make Jimmy sad.
Don't make Jimmy sad, viewers. Please.
Oh, God.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Exactly.
Trust us. He knows how to cry like a little girl.
Oh, God.
And though I am not the DM, this is my Twitch channel. You can find me, Ray Takashi, here on Twitch, or you can find me on my YouTube at Dark Tanuki, where I usually post D&D and or superpower-based videos, and this is also where the VOD for Dragonhood Drakuza, the lovely inspired game from the Unexpectables Prince Division, is going to be posted. And you can also find me at Twitter at Dark Tanuki, commissions open, where I post all of my art. Art I draw, art I commission, art that I think is pretty sexy, and I favorite and I retweet it.
Yeah.
And that is it for everybody.
Catch us a week from now. Not next week, but the week after that.
Not next week, because this is a bi-weekly game.
Bi-weekly. As everybody's bi or week.
Or week.
I'm neither.
I am a full-time worker. I do 80+ hours every paycheck. I need extra time to make this so I can get stuff like this that we did today out here to where it's nice and fitting and doesn't, explode everywhere like an improv game.
It's hilarious because we are cutting it earlier because we missed a lot of time. But that just goes to show when we actually have the time that we need, you guys got to get a lot more. Yay!
What's that?
I hope you got the characters.
We will be able to get Jimmy next time.
We definitely
There is no possibility. We are now in present time. Everything works out.
Also, if you're
I've been dying to show off this voice, and none of you have heard it yet. It's gonna be great.
And to those of you wondering why we are doing the Whisper GM roles, is because we have this little thing going on where the players are trying to guess the other players' classes, and even if my whisper rolls do show up on the OBS stream. It doesn't really say anything. It doesn't explain anything. You know,
no, this is absolutely false.
I'm just gonna have to.
Everybody rat him out. Everybody rat him out now.
I'm just going to have to make sure that I'm gonna have to be doubly extra super careful.
Got him.
So, Jimmy, I have to ask. Please tell me the voice isn't nearly as bad as Kinska's, please.
No.
Thank you.
Or at least I don't think so.
Thank you.
Listen. You guys are going to hate. You guys are going to hate air quotes, Alyssha, for different reasons.
Listen, Gorinox is going to hate her because she's a child. I'm taking it.
Not just any kind of child. Not any kind of child, but a very opinionated child.
Oh my god, a child with opinions.
You're scrappy too, motherfucker.
So Jimmy, you're going to be what's called a brat.
Yes and no.
No.
Here's the thing. Ray should know. He has two sisters, and one of them the most ornery.
I do. Yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh god, we've got to cut the black.
Yeah. Well, you know. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording.
Yay!
All right.
Goodbye, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Tony will have his revenge.
Tony will have his
I will get that hand.